Good morning, America. Testing, testing. I don't have improv skills.
We took drama together. And then I ran her over.
No.
This is going to be a horrible experience.
No, I got this.
We got indoors. Guys, I don't know how much longer I can do this for.
What's this? The podcast?
Yeah.
Y'all, we're on episode 7. We might call it quits at episode 10.
Who knows? This might be the last episode, the time you see us. Yee. Okay.
Oh, we haven't started officially. I'm Boy.
I'm Girl, and welcome to
Boy Girl Radio. Episode 7. We've made it a week.
Meow.
She meows in every episode, and I do my little in every episode. So if we have video editors out there, we will love you if you clip all those clips together.
Because we don't want to.
We don't want to do all that. We already put into work for this. But we want to post TikTok clips. Because Arwen did one last week. And it was kind of funny. It was funny because we are funny. But we want actual proper clips to put on the podcast from all the episodes. If someone wants to do that for us, we won't pay you, but we'll love you forever.
Because we don't have money to pay you. We're not paid.
I have $2 in my bank account, so
I have a little bit more than that, but it's all going towards my 21st birthday party.
Which is in 2 weeks, guys. Everyone say happy birthday to Arwen, but not yet because it's in 2 weeks.
April 5th, guys. The psychosis has set in.
Oh,
so.
It has.
It's all I talk about.
Yeah.
And waqar puts up with me, and that's why he's my best
friend. But
friend.
I'm the co-host / co-party planner.
You are? Well, you're not planning.
No, but I'm helping.
He is. He's going to make some food for me.
Some food, do some
He's going to help me decorate.
I'm hosting at my apartment. So my apartment?
I'm going to say, yeah, that's what I'm going to say, but I said he's going to help decorate me.
Yeah, I'm going to do her hair and makeup and whatnot. But yeah, how are y'all doing? I don't think we ever asked. So here.
How are you guys doing? Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fine.
You know what? And we'll talk about that later.
And I'll tell you about my week, because honestly, I've been kind of on that up. This week has been on that up, even though it's been stressful. Because let me tell y'all, I had 2 assignments for my environmental class. I had 2...
Why does it sound like that?
Why are you drinking my water? You need clothes. You need thingy. Yeah. But I had 2 class assignments for my history class, and then I have work for my studio class. And on top of that, because I'm smart and cool, I'm in the honors program, so I have to do a presentation tomorrow for honors, which I'm going to work on tonight. But on top of all that, I got my midterm grade back from that board, which y'all saw, I think, 2 weeks ago.
The blue board?
And I got a 90, which I know, guys, doesn't sound like much, but it's an A.
In architecture, it is.
And in architecture, when the mean grade is an 80, people were getting all kinds of Bs. And I was I don't want to toot my own horn, the only ones that got an A, one of the only few people. So I am proud of myself because I was up till 4:30 a.m. the night before finishing that board. And yesterday we had a career fair, and I talked to, first of all, I wore my dad's dress shoes, which I have blisters from, and I have band-aids behind each foot. I thought you were about to show your
foot, and I'm supposed to be no, I'm going to blur it. I don't know how to do it.
They're not blisters. In the back of your foot when the shoe rides up on it. What are they called? Are they blisters?
A little bit blisters are calluses, or
they're my skin's peeling off. I don't know how else to say it.
I usually just say blisters.
Yeah, I have blisters. I have band-aids on because they hurt so bad. But the thing is,
try wearing Doc Martens.
No, Docs are better for me because they go up a little more.
The Mary Jane Doc Martens, you wouldn't last a day.
But yeah, whatever. I applied to some firms for an internship, so fingers crossed. A lot of them like my portfolio and resume. I followed up this morning, so hopefully I get an internship. And lastly, speaking of on that up, for work I had to submit a program on what we can do, and I submitted that we should have a celebration at the end of Ramadan, because we're an intercultural center, and I'm sure that aligned with your values, and it did. And they're like, wait, that's such a good idea. We'll pick your program and you can help us host it, or not host it, plan it, and then we can do it. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm just good at everything I do.
LOL.
Speaking of good at everything I do, I keep yapping, but I was talking to Arwen, we were talking about how the podcast
it just yappens.
hasn't taken off yet, but it's gonna. And I'm like, well, I just released a new song with my band today. By the way, Boys of Creation, Mysterious Woman X, Princess Diana. I'll send you the picture. Go stream. Can we put the SoundCloud in the bio? Is that too
No.
much? It's like,
Veto. That's your project. That's not my project.
but like you support me.
Veto.
Okay, Boys of Creation on Instagram. Link in the Instagram bio. SoundCloud, Boys of Creation. Go stream Mysterious Woman X, Princess Diana. We hit our 1 year. Our first song came out a year ago yesterday, March 20th. So we released a little fun song, and I'm on that up.
Speaking of BOC, when I was catching up with Maya, who watches the podcast now, hi Maya, love you, bae. We were catching up, and I was talking about you, and she was like, "Isn't he in a band?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I get asked this every time he like doesn't talk to you regularly, but like I'll catch up with whatever.
Yeah.
They always ask me the same thing. They're always like, "So what is it? Is it serious?" They're like, "I can't tell if it's serious or not." And I'm like, "Well, waqar thinks it's very, very serious."
It's very serious to me.
I always tell them, I'm like, I always play it up too. I'm always like, no, it's serious. Like, they're going to be big. Like, they take it so seriously until I break. And I'm like, nah.
Which is so funny to me. Because it's like, I think it's funny and it's a joke for the most part. I was listening to the song yesterday.
But if you see waqar while he's making those songs, it's not a joke.
I was listening to the songs at the gym yesterday. I'm like, these are kind of like good songs. And I feel like we have that, like...
Hey, the waqar is my favorite.
I don't think we have that it factor, but we have that personality, you know what I mean? But who knows? So I was talking to Arwen, like, which media form of mine will I be on that up? The podcast, my band, my TikTok, my modeling career, my architecture career, my photography career, you know, like I have a lot of ventures I can go into.
Sorry, my hair is caught, and then I'm just having a moment.
I don't think they'll hear any of that.
Can I talk about my week?
No.
Well, I don't even know what my week has been. Honestly, my week has mostly just been planning for my birthday. I'm super excited. And I know I'm very aware that I'm very annoying about my birthday. And I feel like maybe I'm wrong, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like sometimes my only childness doesn't show that much. I know it shows. But I feel like the way it manifests the most is my birthday, because I grew up with a single mommy. Hi, mommy. And so holidays are always important, and my birthday was treated like a holiday. Like every holiday was important. Like the Easter Bunny was like Christmas. And so my birthday has always just been really big, and it's translated into my adult life because I was always treated like a princess, and my grandma used to always get me a tutu for my birthday, and so I carried that out through childhood. So now every year I get a very nice dress for my birthday. Why are you making that face? I sat here pleasantly while you talked about your week.
And I'm listening. I'm just...
No, you're not. Be serious and engage with me.
I'm listening and watching.
Whatever.
Know.
So
Keep going.
So I'm watching you now. I'm not even watching myself. I'm watching you to see what you're about to do. So it just translated into my adult life, and I know I'm annoying about it, and I thank all of my friends for sticking through with me all these years where I've been annoying about it. You guys are amazing and great, but everyone also knows for everyone else's birthday, it also translates to everyone else's birthday, because I always want to go big for everyone else's birthday too. It's not just me, but right now it is just me, guys, and the theme for dinner is black tie, but not what you're wearing. You just have to have a physical black tie on, but you can wear whatever you want, and then the party is black and white theme. So we're going to decorate waqar's apartment with like banners and balloons.
Oh, I was going to bring that up. We're going to have these mirror ball balloons for 2 parties now, guys. We had our first party January 20th or something, and it's March 20th, and they're still inflated.
And those are going to be at the party,
and
because they go with the theme, because there's some silver balloons in the pack I bought.
Yeah.
And I had this like cowboy hat that says 21 on it that's black and white. That's for the party, not the dinner. And my dress is black and white, and we're doing black and white foods, and we're doing black and white Russians for the signature drink. And I'm just really excited, and my week has mainly just been focused on that. I'm getting my hair done soon in a new salon, and I'm really, really nervous about that, because
I also need a haircut.
I gotta get my roots done, and then I'm also lightening the underneath of my hair. Still, I'm finally venturing there to get to my blonde roots of who I really was supposed to be in life. But I'm really nervous because I've gone to the same girl.
My water bottle squirted, sorry.
Well, hate that. So I've gone to the same girl since I was 12. Like, she has known me. She went to high school. I'm pretty sure she went to high school with my aunts. But she's known me forever. And then I followed her to like 3 different salons. Now she owns the salon she's at, and I love her, and I love her so much. However, I just can't get into her right now because she's so busy because everyone in Blanchard loves her. So I'm going to someone in Baton Rouge. It's a really nice salon. The girl is really nice. I've talked to her. So I'm doing that. And then the day of my birthday, I'm getting my hair like styled. I'm going to get like a blowout. It's going to be super cute. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, my week's is focused on that. I'm still waiting on 2 midterm grades, an essay and a test. I'm still waiting on those grades to be put in, but right now my grades are really good. And I have a bug bite on my chin that I'm really scared about because if it turns into something more 2 weeks before my birthday, hey, every little thing right now is sitting me off the edge. Every time something happens, I text my mommy, waqar, and Nija freaking out. Nija had to talk me off the ledge the other day because my birthday dress came in and it just didn't fit right. So I had to order a new one in a different size because as a woman online, even if you know your exact measurements and order your exact measurements, hey, it still might not fit. So she had to talk me off the ledge because I was freaking out, and I called my mommy freaking out.
I have just a blister on my nose that hasn't gone away for a week, and I have a big presentation tomorrow. So it's like I've been trying to cover it with concealer, but it's like so. It has texture to it, so like doesn't blend in properly. I do have powders, but it's like eyeshadow, so I don't know.
No, but you need like face powder.
I was gonna say something. You brought something up.
I don't know. I just spewed for the last 3 minutes.
I don't know. Yeah, my midterm, like my studio grade was good, but my other 2 grades weren't. So it's like whatever, I'll survive.
My lowest midterm grade was a C on the test I made, but then I also made A's on my other stuff and B's.
I'm just not an exam guy. Like the 2 classes I have exams for, like I didn't do that well in, even though I think I did. Mm-hmm. It's just like give me a project and make me stay awake till 4:30 in the morning and let me be creatively fulfilled, and I'll do it. But make me study for a test. I'll study for an hour and I call it a day because I can't study and I can't take tests and I can't do math and I can't do environmental systems and controls and.
Now I'm in math right now. It freaking sucks.
Oh, I'm gonna bring up
but I have an A in the class.
Our drinks of the day. Well, I made me an Arwen coffee.
Mine's out, but I can't believe you gave yourself the Keurig cup. I just now realized that. That's so funny.
I'm very used to this K cup with my coffee, then you have your little straw and cup. But I made myself a little it's a Dunkin' cold brew. Like Arwen has a Keurig that you can make cold coffee, so it's that with some oat milk, hazelnut creamer, and some caramel.
Mine is
syrup.
Oat milk, creamer, and chocolate syrup. Because waqar makes it to where it tastes like the mocha frappe from McDonald's.
Yeah,
and I think really enjoy it.
The same dark chocolate syrup.
He also made me chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm just a housewife over here.
And I asked him to burn them, and he did. Honestly, guys,
really did burn them by accident.
He did. Well, I liked them because I can't do doughy or soft stuff. Same with burnt bacon. I'm like, burn it. It needs to be like falling apart at the ashes. Yeah. So he made me chicken nuggets, but I do want to. waqar is so accommodating, guys. Like y'all know, I'm a waqar lover, but also I'm waqar's biggest hater sometimes because that's just how we roll. We hate on each other, but waqar is so accommodating. Every time I come over, the AC is on and the fan is on because I complain about it so much. He always has a straw for me since like freshman year. Yeah. Every time I come to waqar's, he has straws for me. Every time I'm like, hey waqar, can I get a water? I have to ask. He needs a straw. Or like when we're at a party and I'm like, hey waqar, can I? But anytime waqar makes me a drink at all, like water, Coke, whatever, there's a straw in it automatically because he just knows that I need a straw. Like he carries straws for me.
And in a Spanish town, I knew there was gonna be like
we're gonna have a lot of water.
Yeah, and
you brought straws.
I brought a new straw because I have some disposable straw that I keep every now and then because I'm like maybe I'll need it one day. And I was packing some snacks and whatnot. I'm like, Arwen might need a straw for like her drinks and whatnot.
Because I forgot to bring a straw, and waqar knows how much I hate. Like I don't know what it is. I just don't like drinking a drink without a straw. Like I love.
And I get that. Like I've gotten used to sippy cups from like coffee places, but if there's a straw, I'll use it. But if there's not a straw, it's not like the end of the day. Or like
some drinks it is. Waqar's seen me like have like literally sit there and be like, I just don't even want it anymore because I don't have a straw. Like I don't know what it is, but like it just makes the experience better. Anyways, I just want to talk about.
And it's also better for your teeth. I heard when you drink coffee, like it avoids your teeth. So that's why I try to drink my coffee with straws, even if it's not better for the environment. But if I do have my reusable cup, I'm using a straw. But
he's just such a good friend, guys.
Yeah, I think I've heard. I'm not gonna like toot my own horn again, but I think my parents really did give me good hosting abilities because we were always very good hosters. And every time we'd have anyone over, no matter who it was, it's like the apartment has to be clean. We always have to like ask them if you want to drink, maybe cook some food, even if it was just like someone coming to pick something up. We'd invite them in, blah blah blah. So I pride my parents for that. So every time I have friends over for dinner or whatnot, I do stress myself out, but I'm like always cooking the appetizers and the dessert and whatnot, and like asking if they want a water or like something else and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So
you're an amazing host.
thank you. But I do really love hosting. Like I love having an apartment where I can cook and like be useful and I
It'll
don't
be
know.
so fun when we have our own
Yeah,
apartment
and
one day. We could have dinner parties
and
together.
acts of service is one of my love languages. So like if I give you something, make you something, it's because I love you.
Guys, pull up to in 2 years when me and Waqar have an apartment together in
When
Chicago.
I'm back in Chicago,
I feel it.
And when I'm back in Poughkeepsie, I feel it.
I don't think you're
Y'all.
saying it right.
No, it's Poughkeepsie. I'm looking up the TikTok right now. Keep going.
Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to shout out Waqar, and he's also letting me host my birthday party here, which is gonna be so fun. And I told Waqar if anyone messes it up,
They're gonna
if
get kicked
anyone
out.
messes with the vibe, I
They're
have
getting
my
the boot.
pink
Okay, wait.
gun on me.
Oh.
So just
I have the video. Everyone ready? Like she ate. Like her vocals were coming through in that.
she did kind of eat.
Yeah. And when I'm back in Baton Rouge,
Let's do songs of the week.
you're gonna go first.
You want me to go first? I've been talking so much.
Okay.
you go first.
My song of the week. I have two, but my main song of the week is Saturn
I saw yours.
by SZA. Cause I just love that song. I love SZA. And then my honorable mention is Ride. Because it's just like I just ride.
Except in concert, she cut out the best part of the song.
I'm tired of feeling like I'm
Freaking crazy!
Yeah, I
She
wanted
cut
to
that
yell
out
that
because I
out.
literally told Waqar, I said, okay, when she films that, I'm gonna go hard. Film me to that, and then she cut that part of the song, and I literally turned to Waqar and I went, Waqar, we have to get out now. But I was like so devastated.
That
But
was such a good concert. But yeah.
it was such a good concert. My song of the week is "Rollin'" in parentheses "Airy Vehicle" by Limp Bizkit, because I've been listening to Limp Bizkit a little bit, and I'm still on my journey through like metal and like harder rock that I listen to, because usually I'm like into classic rock. So I'm getting more into that. And then today, I hadn't listened to Green Day in 5 ever, and Brain Stew came on, and I was getting into it. I said, oh my god, I forgot I know this song. So it was good. But yeah, Limp Bizkit Rollin' has been in my car on repeat every time I'm in my car because it's such a good song. And I like turn it all the way up, and I like to imagine other people like seeing me and like my little sweater and like my little blonde hair and like my little Minecraft Steve in my car, and then all they hear is "Rollin'" by Limp Bizkit coming from my car. I think that's so funny.
Every time I get in Arwen's car and some metal music is on, I just like
He hates it.
I fear for my life.
Because I haven't turned all the way up.
I fear for my life every time.
Because I'm venturing into it. Like I've been listening to I know it's their most popular song. Any metal fans or Metallica fans, don't come for me. I'm just a girl. Anyways, or my sister, because my sister loves Metallica. But anyways, I've been listening to Enter Sandman. I know it's their most popular song. It's their most popular song for a reason.
Who's
It's
they?
good.
Limp Bizkit?
No, Metallica, Enter Sandman. And then Dragula by Rob Zombie. And then, oh my god, Ghost. I've been getting into Ghost. They had this Kaiserion, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know. And then the album that's on is like, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Impera. It's like Impera, but I want to say Imperia. It's like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that album's really good. They have Call Me Little Sunshines on there, and there's another song on there. But anyways, so I'm venturing into not new genres, because like I was kind of raised on some of that stuff. I just haven't listened to it in a while. But if any of these people are canceled, I don't know, because I wasn't there. Now, I can give you the lore on all the pop punk bands that have been canceled. I can give you the all-time low lore, okay? Because they are not good people. But when it comes to like metal and like hard rock and stuff like that, I don't know any of the lore. So I'm really sorry if any of these people are canceled. Systems of Destruction, there's a couple songs from them. I think it's Systems of Destruction. The band might be called something different. I'm sorry.
Like my jacket. I really like this jacket. I got it last week in New Orleans. And it was just, I think it's definitely a women's jacket, but it fits me perfectly. And it's such a me color.
You hate
scheme.
me?
I just didn't have anything to add to that metal conversation. So.
Yo, me and Waqar were talking. I never feel more like a music snob than I'm gonna Waqar, because he's a pop girly. So like, I'll play songs that I grew up with, not metal, but like just songs like what was it, Dirty Paws by Of Monsters and Men. And I was like, yeah, you know
Couldn't
this
tell you.
song because like I knew that song since I was a kid. Like
Mm.
that's the kind of stuff.
I also
like,
didn't grow
people
up
play.
on English music for the most part.
Yeah. Well,
But,
even
like,
now, I just feel like
yeah.
you just don't venture.
I don't.
Very far.
I'm not very adventurous in most aspects of life, guys.
You are.
I do play
You hung
most
off that
of myself.
building.
Huh?
You hung off that building.
That building. Okay, I love a good adrenaline rush. But if it's like I could do that, but if you asked me last year to present in front of my class, which I did last year around this time, I'd present in front of my whole architecture class, and I'd have nightmares the week before, and I'd wake up in a cold sweat, and now I can talk in front of my whole school and be fine.
That's
So
it.
it's like you grow and you grow and you grow.
You shouldn't grow your music. But waqar, he just he sticks to his pop girlies, and me, I just can't. I don't know. I just can't. I'll listen to the same music over and over again, but eventually I'll have like 2 weeks straight where all I listen to is 80s music, but then I'm like, oh, I want to listen to something different. So then I'll start listening to some classic rock, or like I'll have like a week where all I listen to is like Bowie and Queen, like stuff like that.
That reminds me, Olivia's releasing Guts Deluxe tonight.
Tonight? I thought it was Friday.
Well, I mean Friday tonight at midnight.
Oh my
And
god,
it's
I'm
gonna
so
be.
excited!
If you look at my earbuds, it's probably gonna be those same 5 songs in the whole album on repeat.
I'm
Because
so
me and
excited.
Ikra have this gene. If we like a song or an album, it's gonna be on repeat 200 times a week.
Ikra's is crazier
Ikra's
than yours.
Have you seen Jacob and the Stone? That song?
Ikra,
80
I'll
times.
go onto his earbuds, and one of them was like 178 times.
Yeah,
and I was
look on
like,
her, but
Ikra, are you
And
okay?
for the most part, which will give her this. Most of the songs
I'm convinced
are
that I'm her best friend.
you guys are instrumental, and like she listens to them while she's studying, so it's like low volume, just in the background
I
music,
get
kind
that. I do
of.
that too.
But yeah, she's been listening to
You
Slipping
need to
Through the
send her my
Finger,
book reading playlist.
Slipping Through My Fingers, Declan version. She's on that song.
That's a good one.
We need to get
get
going.
into the topic.
Yeah, so last week we had a game night and it was a lot of fun, and we played Jackbox, and it was really competitive. But y'all need to hop on Jackbox because it's really fun. But that didn't actually bring us into our
Today
topic.
we were watching Brittany Broski. I put on a video I'd already seen. It's her playing Toontown. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, Waqar, let's talk about games we play as kids.
We're gamer girls.
So this is episode 7, Gamer Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
I love Gamer Girls.
I'm starting one day, but yeah, whatever. Penguin, because I got a text from Jeremiah the other day. He sent a picture of a Puffle, like the animated version. I'm like, I used to have stuffed Puffles, and I used to beg my family, here, insert a picture of this blue stuffed Puffle. I had one, and I loved it to death, to the point where it was so dirty and like destroyed, and Puffles were a big part
I
of
did
my
love
growing
Club
up.
Penguin. I remember Club Penguin was, oh my god, I just remembered Moshi Monsters too. But Club Penguin was one of the ones where I was like, oh my god, I need a subscription. I need a subscription so bad. And then the Puffles, when we were like playing it, like there was so much stuff you could do with the Puffles. And I just loved, like, you could create your igloo, and then the iceberg tipping, and on the mini games.
And then going to the like
the spy. Do you remember the spy stuff?
Maybe. I don't know.
I remember it was like you had to go to the secret little place, and then you were spying. You could do missions on Club Penguin.
Do you remember going to the top of the mountain and playing that like card game? But it was like fire, earth, water, wind.
Yeah, it's like karate or whatever.
Yeah,
it's not karate, but it like kind of
something
was.
like
Yeah.
master and like.
Oh my god, yes, I was
jiu-jitsu.
good at it.
I remember like,
I was like a black belt.
practicing and playing and making
I was
sure
a black
I knew what I
belt
was
today.
doing. I did karate as a kid, but no, Club
remember
Penguin was
that.
so deformative. What's the word? Formative,
Yeah.
deformative, yeah.
Deformative.
No, formative.
Yeah, Club Penguin. Moshi Monsters was another one I would
Yeah, I do
beg
remember
for a
Moshi
subscription
Monsters.
to. And then Toontown. What do y'all know about Toontown?
I don't know
Toontown
anything about Toontown.
was so important to me as a kid. I loved Toontown. It was like you were Toon, obviously, and you could go to like Daisyland or like Donald's Dock or something, whatever. And then they had like all the Disney characters, and you had to fight these robots that were cogs. And I would be so scared. I'd be like, oh my god, no, I can't fight the cogs. I can't do it. But I still loved it, and I do play Toontown to this day.
As you should. Speaking of playing to this day, we do play Roblox to this day. I have been playing Roblox, guys. That has been the one constant game in my life since I was probably 7 or 8. So what, 13 years? Roblox sponsor me. I don't know.
I don't know if I played Roblox a little bit, and I don't know if I wouldn't say kid. I was probably in middle school. I'd play with my sister, who I can tell you right now with full certainty does not watch this.
Oh.
But hi, if you do, I know you don't. But we used to play. I texted her today, and she was like, "When?" And I was like, "When we were kids," because we used to play Roblox, and we would only play like 2 games. We would play Fast and Famous, It was on the same computer too. We had to share, and then we would play Escape the Dentist, and we would set up our little iPad and film us playing like Let's Plays. Except we kept losing, so we kept starting over the video and be like, "Hey guys, welcome to our Let's Play." Like, girl. Same with Minecraft. Minecraft, we used to share a computer, and we never did survival. We never did survival mode. We only did creative mode, and because it was the same like computer, we would like have to take turns, but it would be like whenever you're finished building, it's the next person's turn. So we would build bigger and bigger things like Route 21 or like a Walmart or like whatever, but they didn't look like that, guys. They were just like, it was a Walmart, but it didn't look like Walmart. And then we would get into arguments because we'd be spending too long like building our stuff. And like the flatland, you could do the flatland or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do, and we used to build buildings.
I also used to just play creative on Minecraft, but it's like I think that's what sparked my architecture journey. And me and my sister also used to make little videos of us playing like Bed Wars or like Hunger Games on Minecraft because that used to be so much fun. But back to Roblox, I remember as a kid when I turned 10, my sister got me a Roblox gift card for $10 for some Robux, and I started crying because I was so like Roblox was so formative, and I played from when I was like 7 to 12, and then I didn't touch it for like a while until high school. But yeah, Roblox and Minecraft have been my main games, and I think I credit Minecraft for my architecture career, honestly.
I remember Minecraft, if you had I remember I got an Xbox in middle school, and it was the like Minecraft edition Xbox or whatever. So it looked like a normal Xbox One, but it came with Minecraft free on it. And it was when, I don't know if Minecraft still has this on the Xbox or if it's on PC too or whatever, if they still do this, but it was the Minecraft, it had worlds already installed. So it had like Christmas World, or there was like a Halloween one, and then there was Adventure Time and like stuff like that. And so I would, after a very overwhelming day, or after failing to play Call of Duty because it would send me into a spiral, and I'd have a panic attack in my room, in the living room, in front of everyone, sobbing because they would yell at me because I used a grenade wrong. I would have to put on my headphones that were connected to the TV and play Minecraft at full volume with the peaceful music and like fly around like the Adventure Time world or whatever, because it would calm me down. And I'd be like, no one can talk to me. I get the living room for the next 2 hours, because I was like, I have to center myself, and Minecraft was my center.
Period. No. Yeah. Pop Tropica.
I was just gonna say that.
Tropica. I don't remember much from Pop Tropica. Pop Tropica, other than you jumping around. And there was this one like task game which I remember being super stressful, but I don't remember what exactly.
I remember all the worlds.
If you like bring it up, I'll try to see.
I played Pop Tropica during like, I don't know, it was when they would take us to the computer lab and we could play games or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like if we were in the library for something and we could play games. That's when I would play it, and I had a lot of the worlds beat. I loved Pop Tropica so much. There was the time travel one where you had to go through all the different lands and like find the relics. There was
Wait, sorry to cut you off, but I just remember like an Olympics kind of one where it's like you were on an island and you had to do like these mini games and like you got booted off.
No, it was it's the reality TV one.
Oh,
so it starts off, you're like outside of a building, they're doing reality. Yeah, they took that one off, and I'm so mad about it. It's not on Pop Tropica anymore, and that was my favorite one.
Yeah,
I won so many times on that one. It was my favorite one. I would restart it all the time. Yeah, it was like Survivor almost. It was like reality TV. I loved that one so much. Like I
remember coconuts and like climbing up a rope.
Yep, it was like a lot of stuff like that. I loved that one. They took that one off. There was like the Pilgrim World. That was like the tutorial world almost. There was a zombie one. I didn't like that one because it scared me. But I just loved Pop Tropica. All the worlds that like we played with as a kid, most of them are gone. The only ones that are still there are I think the survival islands, and then it's in my head, but now I forgot. But there are a couple that are still there, but most of them, my favorite ones, like the reality TV one was my favorite one of all time.
I do remember that one because I used to play a lot as a little kid. Also, when we'd go to computer lab, I'd play cool math games because it was free and easy to just search up. So I was always on there playing either Papa's Freezeria, Pizzeria kind of game.
When there was like, remember when there were like 3?
There was like,
and now there's like 30.
There's like 500. There's like, I think like the OGs were definitely like the Freezeria.
Is there Pizzeria?
I remember making pizzas in Club Penguin.
I remember Wingeria.
Wingeria?
It was like wings, like buffalo wings.
I don't remember that one.
Freezeria is definitely an OG-er.
Maybe Pancakeria? I don't know. There was something. But I'd always play those or like Lava Boy and Water
I like
Girl.
Sushiria.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
I had it on my phone. I bought it and it was on my phone for a while.
Okay.
I remember Lava Boy and Water Girl because I don't know which one it was. If it was Lava Boy, or I think it was Lava Boy that was the arrows, and Water Girl was
Like
ASW.
yeah.
And I hate the
WA,
I still to this day, if it's in a game, I will like go change the controls because I'm not a true gamer girl, guys. I like using the arrows. It's easier.
Yeah.
So I would always fight to be, I think it was Lava Boy because you could use the arrows, and I'd be like, I want to be Lava Boy because you use arrows and it's easier. But me and my friend Molly, I haven't thought about her in years. This is in elementary school. We would play it a lot in the computer lab.
I remember it would be like so stressful. Like I'd be like, jump or go over, and like they die, and we'd have to start over. I'm like, God.
And it's just the silence that you stare at them.
And you just
and if it's you dying, you're just like, okay, guys, let's start over.
My bad.
I remember there was another cool math game that was like, it was supposed to teach you like money or whatever, and it was a coffee shop. I don't know if anyone else would have played this.
I don't know.
But it was like a coffee shop, and every day you had to choose like how much money you spend on milk and how much money you spend on sugar and like how much sugar you want to use in the drink. So it depends on how much you have and like what the cost of your coffee is. And you have to pay attention to like the weather and like all this stuff. And it teaches you like how to run a business almost. And that one I really, really liked.
I don't remember that one. I don't know what else I'd play on Cool Math, but
I like that. Do you remember the balloon game with it was like the monkeys and you set up like it was all the balloons like coming down. You would have to set up like bombs or
like,
arrow,
pop
whatever.
them off.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember. I don't know if I played that on Cool Math or like on my iPhone.
I played that on the computer a lot.
But yeah, I do remember that. That was stressful.
Girls in the same vein, Girls Go Games.
Yeah.
That was me. I was on Girls Go Games as a kid because they had a lot of weird games.
I wasn't because I'm a boy.
There was Professor Suitcase, and the whole thing was you'd pick a suitcase and then you'd like pick stuff to put in the suitcase, and it'd be like earphones, underwear, like all this crazy stuff, and you'd pick stuff to put in it. And once it filled up, she'd tell you like your dream vacation or whatever. And there was also she had the same thing with the purse. There was office animals. There were just so many cool like girl, and there was the shopping ones, and it'd be like you'd pick your girl and then be like, this is your outfit you have to pick out, and so you'd go to all the different stores and like try on everything and like pick stuff out, and you had like an allowance. Those I really liked. Girls Go Games is where I lived though, and now because of Adobe Flash, all of the games of our childhood we can't play unless they've been rewritten, like Toontown rewritten, Club Penguin rewritten, like but everything on Girls Go Games you can't play anymore, like from our childhood. You can only play the newer games.
I wouldn't know because I'm a boy.
And speaking of Flash and Adobe ruining things, Jumpstart. Now, I need y'all to pay attention, okay? And if you've ever played Jumpstart, let me know because I've only ever met one person in my entire life.
I've literally never heard of Jumpstart.
R.A. Olivia at Miller right now. She's the only person I've ever met that knew Jumpstart. It was the game of my childhood. I played that for like well into middle school. I played that game. Like I loved Jumpstart. It's so many cool. Like it was just so cool, and it was supposed to be like a K through whatever like game. Like it had learning objectives too, but like whatever. And like you can have like pets, like there were Pegasus pets you could have, like different like mystical pets, and there were different like areas in the world you can go to. And if you have like a membership every week in the middle of like the, I guess, home base or whatever, there was like a fun little like game you could do. There was just so much cool stuff to Jumpstart. I wish I could still play it, and it made me like I cried when I found out that I couldn't play it anymore.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of it.
I loved it, and they were always partnered with Madagascar, so there's always cool stuff you could do for like Madagascar, like the movies.
Yeah, I know.
And then left on here is The Sims. That was my constant.
And Just Dance, but you can do Sims.
You can do Just Dance because I'll whatever. But The Sims, that is a constant in my life since I was a kid. I remember being at my dad's house, and he like downloaded The Sims on his computer to shut me up, I guess. And I played The Sims from when I was a kid until now.
And she does play now, y'all.
I love The Sims, and I spend money on it, and I also get custom content for it. Right now, my game is bugged, and also, as we know, my world's cut.
My world's got deleted. Topic.
It is such a sensitive topic because I think about her all the time. But yeah, The Sims I play now, and then I play Stardew Valley now, but that wasn't a game I played as a kid. But The Sims, y'all, it is such a. And my mom used to get mad at me because I would play The Sims, and I remember one of my worlds was I had the Ever After High dolls, which were like supposed to be the children of fairy tales, and so I would make like I would make all the girls from fairy tales. So I would make Rapunzel and Snow White and Little Red Riding Hood, but as like teen girls, and they would all live in a house together, and they would kiss each other sometimes. Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, and then yeah. But that was my venture into The Sims. But I used to make like real people in there, not real people, but like stuff like that, like Rapunzel or whatever. Oh god,
I remember
just
very
love The Sims.
vividly. I went to this birthday party when I lived in Canada, and it was my first introduction to Just Dance. And he had a little Wii, so we had a little bracelet, remote control, and we do the little dance. And I remember being like, "Wow, this is so fun and so cool." And still to this day, me and my friends pull up YouTube videos of Just Dance and just literally Just Dance. We don't like take it seriously, and I'm just like, that's like
Just
I
dance,
wish
don't
it was
be
more
afraid.
normalized amongst our community, our age group, to be just dancing around. You know what I mean? I like dancing. Dancing is fun.
Dancing is so fun.
I do sometimes just play music and dance in my room, but that's
I
that
know he
happens.
does.
We
I
should.
remember Just Dance. My friend had it. Well, I had Just Dance as a kid. And I remember my mom played it more than I did because she
Oh,
wanted to get like 5 stars on Katy Perry fireworks. That was her thing. And
okay.
every day, my mommy
Okay.
was in front of that TV and she finally got 5 stars. And I was like, yes,
Yeah.
go Heather.
Go,
But
mommy.
I had Just Dance. And then my friend Marky, hi Marky,
Hi, Marky.
had Just Dance. And I remember we used to play it a lot. And I have all the ones memorized still from the Just Dance she had, like She Wolf, Misunderstood, I Kissed a Girl. I know every Just Dance move too. I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. I got 5 stars on that one. But there was Rich Girl was on there. Na 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 na. And there was a version of it that you could get coins on Just Dance, and then you could like buy different versions of it. And there was one that was like chair dancing of Rich Girl. And so we were like in 7th grade in the living room of her house, and we went upstairs and grabbed her older sister's high heels, put on her older sister's high heels, and would do the chair dance with chairs to Rich Girl, like in front of her mother at 12 years old. And that memory is just so ingrained in my brain. And I wish, Marky, you were watching this so you could like text me, and if you remember it too. I might text her actually. But like that was my Just Dance experience. But I still put She Wolf on the TV. I know every move. I will dance any of you to She Wolf. And Misunderstood. It was me and Marky's favorite one.
Period. I don't remember any specific ones, but I just do remember it being fun. But yeah, our childhood was just very game oriented. Now, kids nowadays,
kids,
they have Fortnite, they have GTA, they have their little
Gritty.
They have their little skibbity toilet. Like,
I don't know what that means.
They
still.
don't.
Are we old?
They don't get what we get. My nephew watches
Yeah,
skibbity toilet. I'm like, what is going on
I'm
the
like,
TV?
what are they growing? I mean, I guess they have is Fortnite, but like, are they growing? Are kids still playing on cool math games? Like, I don't.
Probably not.
Are they like?
I mean, my nephew definitely plays Roblox.
I just can't imagine not growing up with like all of these, like, because a lot of ours, like, we had so many games that were like subscription based. Like Cup Clean you could play for free, but like it was better if you had a membership. Moshi Monsters, it was better if you had a membership. What else? You could have a membership on Prop Tropica, but it didn't really matter. Like it was just as fun free. Jumpstart, you needed a membership to like do all like the cool stuff. But I'm like, what are kids now? Like, I don't know. I just can't imagine not growing up with all these games.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a little trip down memory lane. Wow, perfect ending. Cut the cameras. We'll put like a fire breathing or something.
I don't know how to do that.
We've been talking for another.
I'm a PR major, not anything in digital. Okay, I learned how to write. My minor is English. All I do is I go in class and I go dee write, and I go dee. Here's Macklemore and Goodwill for a Goodwill campaign for TikTok. Like that's what I do. I don't know how to edit videos.
Yo, I'm a video editor connoisseur, but this is another 40-minute episode. Hopefully, y'all
we're never gonna shut up.
Listening to the 40-minute. We keep doing 20 minutes of small talk and 20 minutes of main topic.
You know what? Most podcasts are this long though.
They are, but like we're not most podcasts. We are on the we're still on that up. Our last one kind of flopped, but we'll let y'all have it. Whatever. I don't really care anymore.
You need to start posting it more because you don't post it enough. I post it. And
I
you just
posted on my
repost.
story.
You just repost what I post.
But we need to make these clips.
You have to make your own story next time. I'm not tagging you. You have to make your own story.
Before we leave, I'm gonna clip some of these clips and make a TikTok out of it. But yeah, thank you guys for listening so much. Hopefully comment down your childhood games that altered your life course. Like, comment, subscribe, 5 stars.
Comment if you know Jumpstart.
Please share the podcast. Send it to your friends. Post it on your story. Do something.
Have your mom listen to it.
And then comment Pop Tropica, because if you listen this far, Pop Tropica. And we love you guys.
Come on, Kate, our number one commenter.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Cut the cameras!